in lovers' rage. That another page. Only until the real shall I reveal this. Logic made us beat himself just so y'all can feel this. From Big L to Tupac, a Tribe Called Quest. It's a prophet, in other words, a guy that's next. It is the realest.
All right, everyone, we are back with our third segment of the day. We have our weekly pick'em, and last week, well, wasn't too good for a lot of us, but I was the only one that finished over 500. Yeah, let's go. I went 4-3. Sean went 3-4, and Armand a pitiful 2-5. Jeez. And so now that brings our cumulative records. Armand and I are tied for first place at 17-11, and Sean is right on our tails, one game back at 16-12.
Come up.
What was that?
The come up.
Oh boy. Anyway, we've got an exciting slate of games coming up for you this week, starting right off the bat tonight with an NBA Finals rematch between the Miami Heat and the San Antonio Spurs at the AT&T Center in San Antonio. Who are we taking, guys?
San Antonio Spurs.
Armand?
San Antonio.
Yeah, just we didn't even offer any analysis about it. I don't know. Chris Bosh over the last week has not been playing very well, and I feel like Chris Bosh would definitely in a game like this would impact the Heat because LeBron right now is just on an offensive tear as he always is, but as of this week he's on another level, and Dwayne Wade should be able to go. I don't think he'll be on rest that night, will he? Is he on rest tonight?
Well, he played against Houston.
Yeah. The only thing is, the Heat losing 2 in a row is... I just think the Spurs are going to... It's in San Antonio. The Spurs want to make a statement. These guys beat us last year. Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, they'll incite the team, and they'll win this game.
Yeah, as much as I think that the Heat are phenomenal, I just can't pick against the San Antonio Spurs, my favorite team. So I'm agreeing with you, and I am going with the Spurs taking it tonight and getting a little bit of revenge, even though you can't really make up for those 2 losses in games 6 and 7. But anyway, we move on to Friday night. We've got the Indiana Pacers going to the Houston Rockets. Armand, where are you picking here?
The Houston Rockets are due for a loss. The Indiana Pacers are due for a win because they lost to the Bobcats last night. And Paul George, I think, would he go 0 for 9 or 1 for 9 from the field? He had 2 points.
Yeah.
2 points. Paul George is going to come out and he's going to abuse that game. He's going to have like 28, 8, and 6. I'm looking for a near triple-double. The Pacers are going to win this game on the road. Houston's just going to get beat up in the paint. Dwight Howard's not going to be able to stop Roy Hibbert and David West. And I just think that the Pacers are going to win this game on the road.
Well, I look at this matchup. I look at Hibbert versus Howard. That was the first thing I looked at. And even though I would pick a Dwight Howard in that circumstance, this is an overall team game. And like we mentioned before, Houston's bench can't compete with Indiana's bench. Indiana's going to come out firing just off of pride alone from that loss to Charlotte last night.
Pitiful.
So, yeah, pitiful to say the least.
I'm making it a...
Pick Houston.
I just can't see Indiana losing 3
Oh, my. But that was your highest team, man. You were preaching about them. You should go with Houston, Ian.
I should, but Indy, just because they're the hottest team doesn't mean...
I was just trying to make you get lost.
They're going
Peer pressure doesn't work anymore, does it?
They're going up against one of the top 3 elite teams in the league. I mean, the Pacers. Come on. Anyway, Saturday we have the pitiful New York Knicks traveling to Cleveland to play the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm going with the Cavs. The Knicks are just in too much disarray. They finally got a win. That's good for a few weeks now. So I'm going with the Cavs. What about you guys?
I'm gonna go with the New York Knickerbockers.
Oh no.
Yes. Oh yes. The Knicks. I don't even know why I just picked the Knicks. Can I change my pick? There ain't no rule book here. Let me change my pick.
Shit.
Once you no, it's over.
It's an honest mistake. Nah, just give me the Knicks. I'm taking the Knicks. Just give me them.
The
Sure.
New York Knicks are a disgrace. They are an embarrassment. They are pathetic. And Cleveland is going to... Kyrie Irving is going to have a field day, against this no defense team. Disgusting. I don't even want to talk about them.
All right. Okay. All right. So so Sean, you're going with me with the Cavs then?
Absolutely.
All right, there we go. All right, now we are moving on to our Sunday game, which is great. We have the Portland Trail Blazers at the Houston Rockets. These two teams right now have the same record. This is going to be an absolute battle.
This is going to be a playoff intensity game. Portland is going to outshoot them from beyond the three. They have too many weapons. When I think of the Rockets, I just think of James Harden, Chandler Parsons, and Dwight Howard. When I think of Portland, I think of an array of scorers. Just a fundamentally scoring team. So I'm going to go with Portland here. I think they're on the road, right?
Yes.
Big road win. Houston's going on a 2-game losing streak. Yeah.
Sean?
I'm going to have to go Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets.
Actually, can I change my pick again?
James Harden's going to find a way to close a deal. It's going to be an absolute battle. No easy feat, but Houston Rockets.
Sean, I could not agree with you more on this one. I'm finally picking my hottest team, the Houston Rockets. They're gonna make a statement. They're gonna say, you know what, we are an elite team in the West, and I completely.
Wait, how many games are different than you now? And Sean,
2.
Just the Knicks and the Portland.
Yeah, 2. Yeah. So I think James Harden is gonna have a phenomenal game here and really just be so great in it against Portland. So anyway, now we are moving on to Monday night. We have the Toronto Raptors coming to the Barclays Center to play the Brooklyn Nets. I'm going with the home team here. I've got the Nets. Sean, what about you?
I got the Nets too. Home team. And I feel like although the Raptors will come out and it will be a battle, I got my Brooklyn Nets. Well, not my Brooklyn Nets, but
the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah.
I happen to agree with you, you bums.
Okay.
I'm just playing with you now.
Finally, you're coming to your senses, huh?
No. I'm going to pick Brooklyn. Brooklyn impressed me the other night against the Grizzlies. To go up, score like 90 points in the third quarter, they had a good amount of points against Memphis, who I still think is a good defensive team, although they're not in the top 10 defensive statistics. I think the Nets will win this game. They'll win this game. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Good. All right. All right. Now we go Tuesday night. We've got Armand's lovely Dallas Mavericks going out to Golden State to take on the Warriors.
This is the game I talked about in our segment 1 analyst when I said that the Golden State's gonna be playing Phoenix 2 nights before this on March 9th. This game's on March 11th, right?
Tuesday.
Yeah, it's March 11th.
The 12th.
Yeah, okay. March 12th. But yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Dallas Mavericks. It's going to be a high-scoring game. I want to say Golden State, but my heart says Vince Carter and the boys. So I'm going to go with VC and the boys. I think they'll get it done. Just contain... Stephen Curry will have his normal performance. Just contain Klay Thompson. He's an X factor for them. Just contain him. Vince step up and we'll be good.
Sean?
Unfortunately for VC and the boys, Andrew Bogut and Iguodala when healthy, are just combined with the rest of the assembled cast of this team, is too much for these guys. Contain Steph Curry, but you also got to worry about Iguodala and Klay Thompson. In a clutch situation, as we saw against the Indiana Pacers, you don't know who's going to hit you. It wasn't Steph Curry.
It was Clay.
There you go. Splash Brothers.
I am again agreeing with you, Sean.
Looks like you guys are going to be 3 games behind me.
Taking out
Sean, you
I'm
be 4.
coming for that
It-
number one
it-
spot.
Enjoy third place, Armand.
Enjoy this dance.
The Warriors are just going to overpower the Mavericks. And now we come to our final matchup of the week. Wednesday night, we have the Portland Trail Blazers visiting San Antonio.
Oh, San Antonio. That's all I'm going to say. Okay.
Sean?
San Antonio Spurs. Put that one in the books.
This game, I'll tell you how. Whichever team wins this game, it depends on whoever hits more 3-pointers. Literally,
I mean,
whoever hits more 3-pointers will win this game. I think San Antonio will hit more threes.
If you look at it from a youthful standpoint, Portland has a young team. Kawhi is basically the only young talent San Antonio has, but
2 factors, yeah. I mean, the 3-pointers, like I said, and whoever put a better game up, Tim Duncan or LaMarcus Aldridge.
Certainly, this game is going to have a lot of three-point shooting. And, well, it looks like we again are unanimous on the San Antonio Spurs. As you guys mentioned, they've got the experience, and I say they take this game. So we will see how all of these great matchups turn out, and tune in next week to find out who's taking first spot in our standings here. It's been a pleasure, everybody, and remember, tune in next week at 11 to listen to Sachs, Madeo, and Edwards broadcasting to you live from the basement of La Penta. Take care and have a good week, everybody.
Stay classy, LaPenta.